All right, guys, so we need to set a schedule for you, okay? Here's how we're gonna do it. You obviously got your job, you've got your non-negotiables throughout the day, like you have to be at work between 9 to 5, for example. That's cool, man. I need you to go and write a list of your priorities in life. Maybe you've got some family time, maybe you've got these studies that you're doing, maybe you've got your work. Put it into a schedule, just on a piece of paper, all right? But then here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at all the things that are causing you regret in your life, all the things where you're wasting your time. And like I said earlier, man, like honesty, it breeds accountability. Be honest. Where are you wasting your time? Are you spending too much time on the toilet watching YouTube videos? Are you like scrolling on your phone when you're eating your lunch, when you could be applying yourself better instead, and you save yourself that time there? Can you make a more efficient path of what you're doing? I guarantee if you get rid of all that vices, all that stuff that's holding you back, all things that are causing you regret, you just gained all the time to go and achieve your goals. You gained all that time to go and achieve that side hustle. Then what I want you to do, once you've identified all the weak points in your system of success, your daily system, man, it says we don't, what's that quote? It's like, we don't rise to the strength of our goals. We don't rise to our goals. We fall to the strength of our systems, to our program. So we have to make a strong daily program, all right? How we do that is we get rid of all those things that are holding us back to gain the time to allow us to invest in ourselves to go where we need to go. So where that helps for the majority of people that aren't shift workers is that you need to get up at a time that's difficult for you, that allows you to have solitude. Solitude so you can seek God. Solitude so you can get the answers in isolation. Solitude so you can reflect. If you fail to reflect, then you start projecting all the insecurities, negativity, all the fears, all the doubts. You project that out into the world, onto other people, onto your loved ones. You speak it over your future instead. You lack that belief because you weren't spending time in solitude, asking yourself the difficult questions of life and asking God where He wants you to go, what He wants you to do with the day, how you can improve. You've got to have that time in isolation and solitude first, guys, and you've got to start your day off like that. Set yourself up before you go to the gym. Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Talking about all the valuable things you want out of life, all the things that mean something to you. But first you have to seek Him, seek that love, seek that guidance, seek His purpose, seek His clarities, and then go into the next step of your day, which is the intense training, which is giving it all in your training. Not the next step. First you've got seeking God, then you've got the journaling, you've got the writing down the goals, you've got your mission statement, and you've got like a little bit more journaling. Maybe you've got like something going on in your life right now that you want to solve. So you take that to God and then be like, all right, God, how do I work through this? And it gives you the answer, and you write that down, you reflect upon it. And then you go into that training, the intense program. You give it everything you have in that session, man. And then you go through your working day with all that belief and confidence, all that earned confidence you have from stacking those early morning wins when no one else was even awake, bro. But you were, and you sacrificed that time to selflessly build yourself for other people, for the betterment of your life. It's like you got to be selfish in those early morning hours, man, because if you don't do that process every single day, what's going to happen, man, is like something else is going to pull you off it. You're like, oh, I'll do this in the afternoon, I'll train at nighttime because I slept in today. And then what happens, man, you start to compromise on your values, you start to compromise on the path that you're going because you slipped in one area. So you start to give an inch, and that actually ends up giving yourself a mile because you start compromising more. You're like, oh, I'll do this later and later and later. And that's how you get off the path, guys. I don't want that for you, bro. So just stick to that schedule. It's like set a time that's difficult for you in the morning, but make sure you're getting enough sleep as well. Okay, we're not just doing things for the sake of it being hard. Yes, we want it to be hard so it's challenging, so we grow, so we can find the weak points. So when the chain of all that success breaks, we can find out why we tapped. That's another motivational gem. Another really deep journaling why you can ask yourself is like, why did I fail? Then you know how to get back up and know why you tapped in the first place. It's going to be a deep meaning behind that. However, we'll talk about that after. What I'm saying is you got to get to bed at a good time, man. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I guarantee you, man, if you're like a normal guy who's like, going to work and you get home at like 5, 6 o'clock at night, if you're staying up to 9 or 10 at night, there's your 4 hours, man, that like, what are you doing in that time? You can't just be cooking dinner that entire time, bro. Meal prep, okay? And then you've got the rest of the nights in the week or whatever it is to go and like work on that side hustle that's going to get you out of that job that you hate, or you spend that time with your family, or do the things that are purposeful and valuable in your life. But if you're filling that time with distracting yourself by watching TV or scrolling or video games or doing things that you really shouldn't be doing or watching things you shouldn't be watching, then you're really robbing yourself of what the next day is going to be, steamrolling that belief and confidence. And that's where it's way harder to wake up with that first alarm and put your feet on the ground and get out of bed, because you're training an ability at nighttime that settles for second best to your true potential. But if you value your time and you value the day, then you only focus on things that are of value, not the things that are robbing you of the value, okay? So if you go to bed early, it's also much easier to get up early. So yes, we want to do things that are difficult that no one else does, but also we want to do it in a smart way. It has to have a value behind it and a reason, a meaning behind it. We're not just trying to go on 2-3 hours sleep and grind this out for months on end. It's unhealthy, man. I've done that before because I had this indomitable will and so much pain going on in my life. I just had to show up at 3 a.m. every single day, or I'll get up at 1:40 in the morning every single day, or 2:40 in the morning. I did that for like 2 years, man, and I just got sick and unhealthy. And I was like, why am I even doing it? Just because it's hard? How about we do what's hard but for a purpose? I built this mindset through doing that stuff that was extremely hard, but I built the body through the recovery. And now you have the body and the mind together. So you do it smart. You go into this as a student, guys, a student of the game, not just blindly wandering through it, just trying to make it hard for the sake of it being hard so you can sound alpha or something. It's not going to lead you in a place where you have the results of strength and health. Okay, and that's the whole point of this, is to be strong across the board. Not just to be strong in the gym, not just to be strong in one area. No, it's a jack of all trades and a master of all them too. So what you want to do, man, say for example, you need to get that 7-8 hours of sleep. Maybe you're going to bed at 8 or 9 o'clock at night time so you can get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. Then you have that time in isolation. You're not wasting time before bed. You're spending time doing the purposeful things like praying over your family, or reading the Bible with your wife so you can both grow stronger in faith and both know how to support each other, or reading that over with your kids, or spending that quality time, or maybe you're learning a new skill before bed. So these are some really good habits and routines that we're going to do on this program. What I want you to do is I want you to send me your bedtime and your rising time. That's what we're going to do. And then every single day when you wake up, you post in the group chat, up. Post a photo of a screenshot of your phone, what time it is, man. You know what time it is, bro. It's time to go and get your goals. It's time to go and win in this life. It's not time to settle anymore. Stop hitting the snooze button on your dreams, on your goals, on your mission, on your vision, on your purpose. Instead, you get out of bed on that first alarm. If you go to bed early enough, you don't even need an alarm, bro. You wake up on fire. You know exactly where you're going, because why? Because you've written those goals every single day. You've written that mission statement every single day. And you've, through that repetition, has built a reputation with yourself that I follow through on my word. Here's where I'm going. This is what's meaningful. I have that clear path. I have the challenge that I'm meeting, that I'm rising to and overcoming because my system supports it. So I have that progression every single day. I can't wait to get up. And you start waking up before your alarm because you're so fired up because you know where you want to go and you love life again, man. You love life. So get to bed early, wake up early. And if you're going through a period of time, you got to work multiple jobs or whatever, I get it, man. But you're going to have to make a sacrifice, bro. You have to figure out what's most important to you. Your health has to be number one priority here, man. Your spiritual health, number one. Your relationship with God, number one. Then your physical and mental health. You got to look after that, bro. You got to prioritize yourself so you can be the best for everyone else. The best leader for your loved ones, someone who looks after himself. If I gave you $10 million but you couldn't wake up tomorrow, would you take it? No. What does that say? It says that your life is worth more than $10 million. So you can spend all this time earning all that money, but then you can never buy your health back, okay? So take this seriously because your health is really important. And if you look after your health, the wealth will come. You look after your habits, it creates the man who goes and gets all his goals, okay? So, in bed early, up early, make the sacrifices you need to make. Ask God for help. He's going to guide you down a path of peace. He's going to help you make the right decisions, not decisions that are made of scarcity. No, he's going to help you make those decisions out of abundance because you trust who he is. You have to get to know his character, what he's done for other people in the past. Go watch testimonies of his provision. Go watch testimonies of his peace and his love and his trust. Go read the Bible, guys. Read these stories. Believe them. Have that childlike faith where they say, if God said this, that's it. That's it. It's not open to interpretation. It's like God said this is what it means. Okay? And then you can really have that trust because it's childlike faith. He calls us to have childlike faith. So if we can trust that he is who he says he is, then we can also trust that the mission and the vision that he's given us, he's also going to give us all the tools, all the capabilities, all the skills, all the opportunities, all the perseverance, all the beliefs, all the support, all the resources to be able to go in that path. He will not leave us, man. He's given us a reason. He's given us a purpose on purpose and for a reason. And he's not going to abandon you once he's given you that. No, he's going to equip you with the skills. He's going to equip you with the armor of God to strap up and gear up with on every single day so you can walk and succeed in that path, in that journey, okay? So that's what I want you to do, man. Seek first God and then focus on nailing these habits. and then just keep on walking, bro, and you're gonna smash it. I guarantee you, bro. You got it. Next video.